He'll be in a position where, again, it may take a small adjustment. I don't expect to be a Gold Glover tonight per se, but you've got some time to work into it. He'll do fine right away. And Bohm, again, at first base, he's a natural. He's a big target. He moves along well there. He's got good hands. So, but it wasn't as of, okay, this is a spur of the moment. There was some homework done beforehand, talking to your coaching staff, talking to your analytic people, talking to Don Mattingly. And, of course, you don't want to go the players beforehand. The only one we did beforehand was Bryce, because his was the biggest move, and also a situation where we just want to validate that that's how he felt.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right, tell me a little bit about the arms that are going to bolster this bullpen, a lefty and a righty. You get Raley and you get Killian coming in here. What did you like about those two guys?
Well, we think they're both good pitchers. In Killian's case, he came part of the Arise. We thought it was very important what they were asking us, and probably the jewel that we gave up was Marquez. We didn't want to give up, but I think as we talked about it, it became apparent, unless we gave somebody up of that type of quality, we weren't going to make a trade for a guy that we wanted. It was apparent, and it proved out, because a lot of quality guys were given even for rental-type players. But in his case, in Killian's case, he's a guy that has a tremendous arm. He's been very effective this year. He's even closed games. Of course, with us, that's not what's going to happen. But he can get lefties and righties out. It was and give us a 0 in, let's say, the 7th inning, where we need that in addition to Kirkering and Bowling. And in Raley's case, from the left-hand side, he's been phenomenal this year. He's pitched very well. He's tough on lefties and right, really tough on lefties. And so it ends up complementing Jose in a different type of case. He's the hard thrower, and he's been pitching much better too. Slides Mesa down to the number 3, where he can give you multiple innings if he wants. So we thought we really strengthened that part of the ball club for us, which we thought was really important.
Leading into the trade deadline, there was a lot of talk, I'm sure internally, but I'm talking about externally, about maybe the need for the back end of the rotation piece, maybe the right-handed bat. When it was all said and done, you were able to get that outfielder, that corner outfielder, change things around, bring in a bat. Were you unable to make deals, or just unwilling to give up the pieces that folks were asking in terms of some other moves that were out there? How would you characterize that?
Oh, no, we were by no means unable. I would even tell you, from the biggest prizes out there, we could have made deals. So, but in our situation, I think we appraised the rental scenarios compared to people that you would have control over for years. What will we give up for rentals? Again, I talked about Marquez giving them up, even though we really didn't want to do that. But we felt that we needed to do numerous things, couple relievers, help our offense, and of course this helped our outfield. We have De La Cruz already that can help us with the platoon in left field, Hill in center field, so we feel we've got a good platoon out there. The challenge for us was we have 3 of the top guys in a rotation that will pitch in a playoff series if we can get there. Nola is a real solid number 4. There's no question about that. So, okay, are you going to improve over Painter, and what were you going to give up to do that? So we did come to the conclusion that it wasn't worth us to trade the players they wanted us to trade for that guy. And then in other situations, we could easily have acquired a number 5 starter and sent Painter down to AAA, but we didn't think those starters were as good as Painter.
Right.
So we felt over his last 3 outings, we feel that he's worth that. Given the opportunity, he'll continue to throw the ball well. And sure, you're a little bit concerned about the depth aspect, that ends up being Ron Hell and ends up being Keller that we sent out. But we thought it was worth that gamble to keep Painter continuing to pitch with us, to be a better club here now rather than short here and have the depth.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, no doubt about it. Well, I know you said last night that you're very pleased. Now you get to sit back and kind of watch it all unfold, and hopefully over the next 49 games it kind of unfolds exactly how you envision.
I sure hope so. That would be very nice. So.
That's the plan anyway. Yeah. Dave, always appreciate your time and your insights. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Murph. Thanks for having me.
Dave Dombrowski, our guest here on the show. We'll take a quick break, but we've got more to come. Stay with us on the Phillies Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run, because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
For more than 30 years, NovaCare Rehabilitation has been the Delaware Valley's hometown leader in physical therapy, hand therapy, and sports medicine. As the preferred provider of physical therapy to the Phillies, NovaCare is proud to be part of the healing journey of so many Phillies fans. Their clinical experts will partner with you to reach your goals. With over 150 convenient locations in Greater Philadelphia and South Jersey, schedule an appointment today at NovaCare.com without a doctor's referral. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
This year, as America turns 250, experience something truly one of a kind. A nation of artists brings together more than 1,000 works spanning 300 years of American art across two iconic Philadelphia museums, the Philadelphia Museum of Art and Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts. Plus, for the first time, highlights from the Middleton family collection are on public view. Two museums, one full experience. Get your tickets now at anationofartists.org.
Can you hear that? It's the gentle waves meeting the sugar white sand in St. Pete Clearwater. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the wows from world-renowned museums, the mms from Michelin-recognized restaurants, and the ahs that come with record-breaking sunshine. Plan your trip to St. Pete Clearwater, the official Florida beaches of Philadelphia Phillies, and call it your best hit of the season. Start planning at Visit S.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play, only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
This ball is launched to right. Dom Smith, a deep blast. And Atlanta with a couple of solo homers and a 2-0 lead.
How about the location? That's elevated. It's 97. A little bit of cut to it, a little bit of vert. Exactly where he wanted it. But Dom Smith doing his homework and ready for it. And crushes that one to right.
A no-doubter for his second of the season.
Beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this
meant to be enjoyed with the people that matter most, not sanded, stained, and sealed. And you can feel good knowing that Trex's high-performing, low-maintenance decking is made from 95% recycled and reclaimed content and comes backed by 25, 35, and 50-year limited warranties. Right outside your door, there's a lifetime of memories waiting to be made. At Trex, we see it too. Visit your Trex experts at 80 Moyer Lumber in Gilbertsville, Pottstown, Bethlehem, and Kutztown. On the web at 80moyer.com.
Summer is back in Phillies Nation, which means it's time to get your yard ready for the season. Cookouts, backyard catch, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. So this season, get your lawn ready with Pennington and keep it strong all year long. As a proud partner of the Phillies grounds crew, Pennington is all about thick, durable grass, built for life's big and small moments. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Score Bet. On this Tuesday night, Phillies trying to make it 4 straight when they take on the Washington Nationals. Another big come-from-behind win last night. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, obviously, news of the day, Don Mattingly. Luis Arraez, who's here. Your 2 new relievers are here as well. But let's start with your new second baseman. It's prompted some changes in your lineup. It's prompted changes in your infield. And there's a whole lot going on. I don't know if we've ever seen that many people here media-wise to watch an infield practice.
Yeah, it was a lot of changes today. A lot of things where guys aren't playing where they've been playing on a daily basis. I think that creates a little bit of angst, I think, with, in general. How's it going to work? Is it going to work? People want to talk about it. I look at it like these guys are all baseball players. They've played their whole life. They've played all over the field. Bohm's played first base before. Stott's played third. He's played short on that side of the field. Harp's been an outfielder. I don't think we're putting anybody in spots that they can't handle. That being said, talking to all the guys like, hey, we may have some bumps and bruises, different angles, things like that. So we'll deal with that a little bit like we put Sosa in left field. He hadn't been out there. Why are you putting him out there? We think he can play it, right? And he's held his own out there. He hasn't made mistakes. I feel the same way about what we're doing with the infield.
I would imagine it's a lot more hand-wringing and worry by the outsiders than those guys themselves. Like you said, they're baseball players. They've been in those spots before. Maybe nothing more than needing some refreshers, like, for instance, for Bryson. There's different responsibilities, cutoffs, relays, things of that nature.
Absolutely. I think different responsibilities, around the field. Stotter's on a different angle. He's got to, basically when you're playing on that side of the diamond, you got to come up clean. If you don't get it clean, the guy's probably beating it out, right? So there's different things, there's different angles, some different throws for him. He's got plenty of arm, but still getting used to that throw again and kind of dialing that in, what your range is with your arm. So all these things are things that I think we'll handle fine, but they are a little different. And I think with that, we have to be a little bit patient with trying to put a better lineup out there with maybe some hiccups here or there.
All right, as far as your offensive alignment, the batting order, Luis Arraez is going to hit in the cleanup spot for you. You're going to go Schwarber.
Well, this is the most famous jersey in baseball, right? The Yankee pinstripes, the interlocking NY, and the Midnight Navy. I was a Yankee fan growing up my whole life, diehard, and became a free agent after 7 years with the Rockies, and I wanted to be a Yankee so bad. Putting this jersey on for a headshot for the first time, it felt different than any other shirt I'd ever put on in my career.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play, only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Really well. You've seen it at the deadline. They trade.
Patients across the Philadelphia region, expert care is always close to home. Don't wait to start your recovery. Visit PremierOrtho.com or HandToShoulderCenter.com or call 1-855-ORTHO-24 today to schedule your appointment.
It's coming right at us. I got it. I got it.
You don't got it.
Yeah, but I almost had it.
You didn't almost have it.
You might not be good at catching foul balls, but with SeatGeek's Deal Score, you can get the best deals on the best seats.
Okay, this one's all me.
SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. Be good at MLB seats with SeatGeek.
4 years and thriving. That's when Manco & Manco opened its first location off the Jersey Shore since its founding in 1956. Guess what, Phils fans? You have even more ways to enjoy the preferred pizza of the Phils. Manco & Manco, the first and last name in pizza, is still available at Ashburn Alley, Pass and Stowe, Miller Lite, Liberty Landing, and behind sections 323 and 137. But now there are locations at section 110, 210, and 2 spots on the Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. New season, same legendary pizza. Visit mancospizza.com.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Score Bet, just a few minutes away from first pitch on this beautiful night here in South Philadelphia. Your injury report is brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy, and injury news for the Nationals. In fact, a big blow to their offense as outfielder James Wood headed to the 10-day injured list. He left last night's game with a mild oblique strain is what they're saying. He's having a monster season for the Nats, and tough loss for them indeed. All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Our thanks to Mike Tuberosa, engineering here in the booth, Dan Wilson back at our studios, and I'm Greg Murphy saying thanks for listening. Scott Fransky, Larry Anderson back with the call of tonight's game. It's the Phils and the Nationals, and it's coming your way next right here on the Phillies Radio Network.
You've been listening to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Score Bet, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, here on the Phillies Radio Network.
And the Phillies are going to lead it.
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for Phillies Playback. The Phillies only have one goal.
It is Bedlam as Bryce Harper has put the Phillies on top.
Join Scott, L.A., and Stock as they call the action as the Phillies try to defend their National League East title right here on the home of the Phillies, the Phillies Radio Network.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios. The home of the Phillies. 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Last year, your Phillies were the NL East champs.
The Phillies close out the National League East. They are the champions.
This year, all eyes are on a bigger prize.
It's deep, and it is gone.
Yes. This is Phillies Baseball on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Brought to you by Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. Nemours Children's Health, the official children's hospital of the Philadelphia Phillies. Hatfield, the official pork provider of the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. PGW, fueling the future. James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding. Temple Health and Fox Chase Cancer Center, official partners of the Phillies. Yingling, we brew beer for everyone's taste. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, leader in nonprofit insurance and proud sponsor of the Runs for Charities program. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. NovaCare Rehabilitation, experience the power of physical therapy. The Score Bet, proud partner of the Phillies. Xfinity, get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for the next 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. The Pennsylvania Lottery. SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together. Visit St. Pete Clearwater, America's...
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Chris Sale's 10th start of the season was a beauty. He goes 7 innings, giving up just 1 run, and he is in line for his first win against the Marlins.
An outstanding outing tonight by Trey Savage. 6 innings, 2 hits, did not walk a batter, struck out 8, kept the Yankees off the scoreboard.
11 strikeouts from Kyle Harrison. Matching a career-long outing for Kyle Harrison and a dominant 2-hit shutout for the left-hander. Wow.
Outman over. Outman with the dive! Superman hit-saving play by James Outman.
Ryan drops his glove on the mound and gives James Outman a standing ovation.
First pitch of the game, the pitcher hits it out.
A living, breathing statue. Shohei Ohtani.
You just don't dare take your eyes off of him.
It's a walking history book.
It's ridiculous what he does.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
McCarthy here. If you're bringing your family to Citizens Bank Park this season, there's something new for the kids. The King Swings Playground is now open inside the first base gate. A Phillies-themed playground where kids can climb, slide, and play just steps from the action. My family chose King Swings for the swing set in our own backyard. We love the craftsmanship, the safety, and of course, the Phillies branded design. From backyards to ballparks, King Swings is built for play. King Swings, official playground partner of the Phils.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
It's game time, and you're heading to Citizens Bank Park to catch your fightin' fills, but you want the great taste of a Campos cheesesteak. That's easy. Make sure you visit Campos on Ashburn Alley. Whether you want a traditional cheesesteak or kick it up a notch with their signature sandwich, the Heater, you can get the same award-winning steaks.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
I'm Jonathan Nahum, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
And for the Nats, it's Cruz, Chaparro, House, Abrams, Ford, Young, Lyle, Nunez, and Bibas. And on the mound, at least to start the ballgame, will be left-hander Carson Palmquist. Here's the lineup that he will face for interim manager Don Mattingly and the Phillies. And yes, it has a different look to it. Kyle Schwarber will go back into the leadoff spot for the first time in about 6 weeks. He's the designated hitter. Trey Turner bats second. He'll play shortstop. Batting third, the right fielder is Bryce Harper as he runs out to right field for the first time since 2021. And Luis Ariz, the new second baseman for the Phillies, he will bat in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth at first base, Alec Bohm. JT Realmuto hits sixth. He'll do the catching. Batting seventh in left field, it's Brandon Marsh. Bryson Stott is the third baseman. He bats eighth, and batting ninth in center is Justin Crawford. So again, it's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Ariz, Bohm, Realmuto, Marsh, Stott, and Crawford. And on the mound tonight for the Phillies has been one dependable left-hander in Jesus Luzardo, going for his 10th win of the season.
And let's get to the SEPTA starting pitcher scouting report on Jesus. He's got great stuff. There's no question about it. Led by a terrific sweeper that he just started throwing last year, but it's been a huge pitch for him. And a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer with also a good change, something that he's using a little more of late. But he needs to command the strike zone and get ahead of the hitters. And when he does that, he generally is in for a lot of success. And that's brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
Well, Jesus Luzardo, making his 23rd start of the year, faces a suddenly rather depleted Nationals lineup the last couple of days. They traded away Luis Garcia, who was leading their club in slugging. And last night, James Wood had to come out of the game early with an injury to his side. And today he was placed on the injured list by the Nationals. So two huge bats that the Nationals have enjoyed their work all season long. It's made him the top scoring offense in baseball. They are both gone, and so it's a little bit different look for this Nats ball club tonight. And to say the least, it's a little bit different look for the Phillies tonight as well. Larry, how will this infield realignment take shape here tonight? Should be interesting.
Well, three new positions, not new, but kind of new. It's new for Bryson Stott, pretty much going from second to third. And it's, Bohm has played some first over there when Harper is DH'd or had a day off. And it's going to be a change for Harper in 5 years since he's played right field. So it looked to just kind of be interesting to see what happens.
First pitch is on the way, and it's hit to right field, of course. Bryce Harper back into his left. He makes the catch. That's that easy. Riding a bike, folks. One pitch, one out.
You just know that was, it's going to go, the ball's going to find you. It just does.
Well, I mean, there's 5 new guys out there who's going to find somebody. Everybody's playing a new position.
Yep.
That'll bring up Chaparro. But out with that bright sunshine in right field as well. Here's the pitch to Chaparro. And it's over for a called strike. And we did get underway right on time, by the way. 6:42.
Yeah, right on time, as usual.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sweeper. It's 0-2. 84 degrees. The lights are on. Mostly clear skies overhead. Just some high wispy clouds. And a slight breeze right to left. Here's the windup by Luzardo in the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him 3 pitches, and Chaparro is gone.
You got to like that.
Bryce Harper running out to right field for the first time since the 2021 season, and taking his cap off and bowing to the crowd and playing into the audience out there in right field, which you figured was going to happen, as it used to always happen. Yep. Here's the pitch to Brady House, and it's down at end ball 1. Harp said he was going to love doing that again. He's not going to like doing it on the road again. All this chirping he's going to hear from behind him. It's not something he missed. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, he will certainly get plenty of that on the road, as he usually does. But lately, last 5 years, it's just been from the on-deck circle or at the plate.
Here's the 1-1 and a swing and a miss. And that one hit 98 on the outside part of the plate. Wow. A little juice for Zeus tonight.
Yeah.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a sweeper. And he makes it look pretty easy. Nice play by Harper. 1-2-3 start. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Nationals nothing, and the Phillies coming up.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands. and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans.
On the mound for the Marlins, it is Yuri Perez. The 22-year-old won't turn 23 until April 15th, and last season had a 4.25 ERA. Those numbers are very deceiving because he had a really strong finish.
Perez has got him 0-2. See ya.
That's the old good morning, good afternoon, and good night, and all on heaters. When you got it going, stay with it.
3-2 right there, called strike 3.
The four-seamer, which he'll throw probably over 50% of the time.
Nobody on, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch from Perez to Rumfield. Called strike 3. Look at the emotion from Yuri Perez in his season debut. Yuri got him with a fastball. He gets the approval of Sandy Alcantara. 7 innings for Perez.
Yeah, and it's really amazing when you say he's still just 22 years old.
42% and the cutter 10%. He struggled with command, and that's brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA is Philly weighted. It brings us all together.
Well, you got it, nailed it.
Again.
Kyle Schwarber takes down an away ball 1-0 the count. And the pitch from the lefty is inside. Schwarber, who has struggled at the plate, still drawing some walks, and he's at the top of the order. Phillies shuffle the deck a little bit. It'll be Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Arise with the newcomer at second base, batting in the 4 spot tonight. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and it's grounded towards first. Easy play for Chaparro. He will scoop it up and take it himself. 3 unassisted.
The keys to the game tonight. Luzardo really commanding the strike zone, which he certainly did that first inning with 8 pitches, 7 strikes, and defensive question marks around to see how that's going to be for everybody, all the moves, and 3-time batting champ in the lineup. See what difference that makes. Hopefully a lot. And that's brought to you by James Hardy. Hardy Siding, America's #1 brand of siding.
First pitch to Turner is over the outside part of the plate. 79-mile-an-hour cutter. He is not a hard thrower.
No.
They already have Zach Littell, the right-hander and scheduled starter, warming up. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's up and away. And, they've done this a lot this year with the likes of Littell and Miles Michaelis, having them, rather than start, come out of the bullpen after an opener. Takes down the first few hitters. 1 ball and 1 strike, the pitch. And that's a breaking ball down and in. Well, Trey Turner now no longer the only Philly with a batting title to his credit.
All right.
Two balls and a strike, the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Straight back and out of play. And it's 2-2. In the outfield tonight, Lyle in left, Young in center, Cruz in right. Really good defensive outfields alignment for the Nats. On the infield, it's House, Nunez, Bibas, and Chaparro, third to first, the pitch. Slow breaking ball, a little flare into center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And Trey Turner, who has been red hot, starting to stare down that 250 mark.
Yep. Balls before that weren't falling in are falling in now.
Bryce Harper coming up now, the right fielder. Homered last night, his 24th of the year. And a look at first base, Palmquist ready to come home. And the pitch swung on, bounced foul up the third base line. Harper now with 3 homers in his last 7 games. 24 on the year. Harper at 387 in his career. A look at first by Palmquist. And the pitch. Slow breaker, misses outside. Madison Palmquist, who attended the University of Miami, came over from the Rockies organization. 1-1 the pitch, and that's in the dirt. Third round pick of the Rockies in 2022. Debuted with the Rockies last year, and this is his 11th appearance for the Nationals this season at the big league level. 2-1 the count on Harper. Here's the pitch. And that one is up high, and it's 3-1.
Been a bit of a struggle for him his first couple years.
Luis Ariz, who has arrived. He's in the on-deck circle waiting. 3-1. And the lefty deals, and the pitch is down and in. That's ball 4. And let's listen in as Ariz announced to the plate for the first time. Standing ovation for Luis Ariz. As we said, wearing the number 4 on the back of his white Phillies pinstripe uniform. 324 average on the season. The pitch. He swings and pulls it foul. And that one right past the first base coach, Paco Figueroa. You got Turner at second base, Harper at first, and Luis Ariz, Larry, an understatement to say he's been pretty good with men in scoring position.
I'll say.
0-1 the count. Palmquist delivers in the pitch. Slow breaking ball. It's in the dirt.
It's something that Phils have desperately needed is somebody to pick it up when they do have men in scoring position. I think, if I'm not mistaken, a 382 average. Somewhere around there with runners in scoring position.
In his career, he's hitting 352 with men in scoring position. The pitch. Swung on, line to left center field. It's down for a base hit. Turner's around third. He's going to score. And Luis Ariz, with a big fist pump, pounds his chest, shouting back at the Phillies dugout. He's giving them a 1-0 lead. Welcome to town.
How do you do it? Jeez.
Don Mattingly said he has been thinking about a lot of different lineups over the last 24 hours, how to do it, as they're going to take Palmquist out of the game right here and go to Zach Littell. But he said, I kept thinking about Ariz and having him lead off and having that first at-bat and getting introduced to open the ball game and how cool that would be. But when push came to sub, he said, you know, I think there's going to be people on base for him if he bats in that 4 spot. And sure enough, his first plate appearance works out exactly like that.
Really.
Pitching change, 1-0 Phillies. It's brought to you by Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Phillies grounds crew. Back in a moment on the Phillies radio network.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork.
Canseco back to the track. Look it up. It is off his head. It looked like. And over the top.
Canseco in the head. Look at this. Boink. And it's out of here.
Jose, you've hit a lot of home runs, but that shot will live forever.
Plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It'll be right-hander Zach Littell taking over here for the Nationals. Littell, a 7-8 record, a 4.94 ERA. 23rd appearance overall. He's made 14 starts. Harper is out at second base. Arise at first. Harper, during the pitching change, went over and big high five for Luis Arise, his new teammate. Here's Alec Bohm, the Phillies' first baseman. And the pitch from Littell. It's taken, and it misses outside for ball one. Harry Ford doing the catching tonight for the Nationals, who have really skidded their way right out of the playoff race. They've lost 6 straight coming into play tonight. Littell checks the lead runner. Here's the 1-0, and Bohm takes a breaking ball over the heart of the plate, and it's 1-1. 226 average for Bohm, with 13 home runs on the season and 60 runs batted in. They'll play him the other way in the outfield. And the pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. And the Phillies get exactly what they were envisioning from Luis Arise at bat number 1. Yeah. Look at second, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Bohm hits a ground ball to the left side. House has it. Feeds second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play. 5-4-3 double play. Side is retired. 1 run, 2 hits. The first for Arise in a Phil's uniform. We'll go to the second. It's 1-0 Phillies.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Ratliff, engineering.
And it is officially Tuesday. You wouldn't be able to tell in the stands because there is still a lot of energy.
We told him you got to dive and get dirty. You're supposed to dive at balls hit right at you. He just made every physics teacher in the country proud.
I don't know why it is in baseball they have the best bubble gum.
Painful foul ball off of Will Smith. You saw and heard Ohtani's reaction to it. And I don't think we need to show the replay of it.
Phillies Baseball Academy invites kids ages 6 to 14 to participate in a unique camp experience, offers professional coaching and skill development. Campers receive an official Baseball Academy uniform and special instruction from Phillies players and coaches and a trip to Citizens Bank Park. For more info, visit philliescamps.com.
First pitch to C.J. Abrams, a ball, the 1-0 on the way, and that's a strike called, and Abrams going to challenge. This will be overturned. Tom Hanahan called that one a strike, but it was clearly low. At least to everyone but Tom Hanahan. And there is our first ABS challenge of the game. Brought to you by Gusto. Hire, pay, and grow your team with Gusto. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2-3 first for Luzardo with a couple of strikeouts. And a 1-0 Phillies lead here in the second. The 2-1 pitch to Abrams. And it's hit sharply fair down the first base line. It's going to the corner. Harper will have to dig it out of the corner. Abrams on his way into second base. He'll stand there with a leadoff double. Abrams a bit on an island now. We talked about the other 2 big sluggers for the Nationals that are now gone. Abrams 28 homers, 85 runs batted in. That was his 22nd double of the season. So he's in scoring position. That'll bring up Harry Ford, the 23-year-old catching prospect. And he takes the first pitch way outside for ball 1. Ford, who is just 4 for 24 in 9 Major League games thus far for the Nationals. The pitch. Check swing, and that is called a ball, and JT decides not to challenge, and he should have. Luzardo was thinking about taking that into his own hands, I think, there for a minute, but decided against it. So a 2-0 count. And the pitch swung on, fouled back.
Well, he's got to give a look back to second base for Abrams. Generally, you don't expect the guy to run with nobody out, but just want to get in the habit of at least giving him a peek.
2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Did give him a couple of looks that time. Ford, who was the 12th pick in the draft in 2021 out of high school and near Atlanta, as the pitch is up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes now, the count. Drafted by Seattle, traded to the Nats last offseason. 3-2 the count. And the payoff pitch. Swung on, popped in the air, right field. Harper coming on, and he's there. He's got it.
All right, well, on the mound, an interesting matchup around the league. The Dodgers newcomer, Derek Skubal, he's 7-5 at 2.79 ERA. He tries to end LA's skid against the Cubs, Javier Assad, who's 6-1 with the 3.75. And that's brought to you by Meineke, brakes, tires, batteries, and complete auto care by trusted local experts.
Dodgers got a pitcher? They did?
Hard to believe. They've lost 4 in a row, though.
Here's Jacob Young, and the pitch is down low to Young. They've got Stott even with the bag over at third base, and he's taking a peek at that runner at second and watching into the plate. Definitely some different nuances for Bryson Stott to worry about over at third base as opposed to second. The pitch, and that one is in there for a strike called. It's not that he's never played there, and certainly grew up playing on that side of the infield as a shortstop. So there are some similarities. 1-1 pitch. And it's hit in the air to right. Harper's a busy man. He's in. Got it tracked. He'll make the catch. He's making up for lost time, really. He's made 3 putouts already in right field. Let's pause for station identification here on the Phillies Radio Network. With Larry Anderson, I'm Scott Fransky with you from Citizens Bank Park on this Tuesday night. Mike Tuberosa is our engineer in the booth. Dan Wilson back at our studios. 1-0 Phillies. Runner at second for the Nationals. And the first pitch, a breaking ball that catches the top of the zone. A sweeper from Luzardo. To Dalen Lyle, who's hitting .248 on the year with 14 homers. The 0-1. And it's a breaking ball. That's outside.
Done some hitting against the Phils this year.
Only 11 for 31 with 4 extra base hits, 5 driven in, 5 runs scored. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards short. Turner waits, takes the second hop. Long throw. It's in time. And Lyle retired. And so are the Nationals. No runs on a hit. A man left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Phillies.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A. It's back.
Let's take a trip around baseball for a look at some of the funkiest moments from the field.
And now he slips and falls. The ball gets by him. No, it wasn't not me. No, not me.
And it hits him right in the tucks.
Pitches that took the bat right out of their hands.
Terang didn't see it.
Man, that's tough luck.
With that wand ready to wave some magic.
It goes way over Devers' head at first.
There's a big cockroach in the dugout, apparently.
But for every time you fall, you can always get right back on the horse with a fine fielding play.
Melendez over, dives, makes the catch.
Off his glove, there's no way.
How about that?
A sensational catch.
By Ryan Waldschmidt. Torque meets railing and Torque wins.
It's gone! Big time! Brian Reynolds robs Ohtani.
It's showtime.
And that might be the play of the year for the Baldoos.
How about that?
Snag tickets now at PHILLIES.com. JT Realmuto will lead off for the Phillies here against Zach Littell. Bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Phillies lead it on a, Luis Arraez RBI single. Realmuto, Marsh, and Stott do up against Littell. And he delivers. First pitch to JT is in there for a called strike. Realmuto batting .225 with 8 homers. Had the night off last night after catching the weekend in Baltimore. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball laced foul down the third base side. Quickly 0-2 on the Phillies catcher. Hitting .348 over his last 15 games. A little bit of an uptick by the veteran catcher.
Yep.
Littell sets up first base side of the rubber, the pitch. And it's swung on, looped out towards short. It'll be caught by Nunez. Soft liner. And he makes the grab on cap high. There's one gone.
They'll be first in line to secure a 2027 season ticket plan by placing a deposit today. Season tickets include many benefits such as price saving versus single game tickets and the same great seat location for each game. Plan holders also enjoy access to exclusive events and receive a discount at the New Era Phillies team store. Reserve yours today at phillies.com/season deposits.
Here's Marsh. And he swings and fouls one out of play, third base side. Brady House giving chase, but that's 12 rows out of play. Marsh hitting .279 with 16 homers. Trying to recover after what has been a precipitous fall from the batting race. 0-1 the count. And the righty's pitch. That's taken. It's a strike called, and Brandon Marsh decides to challenge. This is going to get overturned. Manny Gonzalez, who was he was on the money last night. This one is well low. And that's a couple of them that have been far out of the zone. That was almost 3 inches out of the strike zone.
He likes that low strike, or low ball,
I guess.
Yes.
So 1-1 now on Marsh as Littell deals. And the pitch is lined towards left field, sinking and coming on to make the catch is Dalen Lyle. There's out number 2. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Bryson Stott. Stott, who's been over there at third base and looking in every play, every pitch, every at-bat, looking in at Bobby Dickerson. It was probably the highest attendance ever for pregame infield practice today in Phillies history. The pitch is up and away. There were a lot of eyeballs on the infield work today. One ball, no strikes, the pitch. And it's down low. Tried to give Stott a number of different plays. Obviously, he's made the throw from that side. We mentioned, obviously, his tons of experience as a shortstop. But does have to make some different kinds of throws. Coming in, throwing on the run. a little differently. The 2-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike. And then they had to turn him around and have him point towards the outfield and deal with the cutoffs and relays and making that cutoff and making decisions about cutting off and firing back to second on trailing runners. 2-1. And it's fouled out of play. Bryson, of course, saying all the right things that everybody else has been saying in the wake of the changes. And that is, hey, if I've got a 2-time MVP willing to move positions, I certainly can be willing to do the same. 2-2. It's outside. And Don Mattingly, I don't want to say hedged his bets, but, I mean, he did talk extensively pregame today about the versatility it brings to the table. And what you see tonight may not be what you see every single night from here to the end. Here's a swing and a liner in and out of the glove of Chaparro, and Stott is going to reach as Littell didn't break right away, and Stott actually didn't break out of the box right away either because he thought that was caught. It appeared to be in his glove, but he dropped it, and they just scored it a base hit.
That was hit hard, but in and out of the glove.
That'll get Crawford to the plate. At the very minimum, he'll be able to turn the lineup over. Stott leads at first, the pitch. Crawford swings, slaps it into left. There's a base hit. Stopping at second is Stott. And that'll put 2 on for Kyle Schwarber here with the Phillies up 1-0.
All right.
He said all the players have talked about the idea that, look, if something happens in a game and Harper needs to come in and play first base, and they make defensive changes or different things happen, guys get hurt, who knows? But this particular alignment will give them a lot more confidence going forward. They have some more versatility around the diamond. Here's Schwarber in the pitch. Kyle takes down low, ball 1.
Well, the Phils have been pretty versatile in the outfield all season, as this is the 20th different outfield alignment they've had this year.
Wow.
That's a lot.
1-0. The pitch from Littell, and it's down and in. Blocked there by Ford. Kyle Schwarber, 12 consecutive games without a home run. His longest drought since late in the 2024 season. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball right side, gloved by Chaparro. He'll take it himself. And Schwarber, again, now 0 for his last 12 overall. As he grounds out with a couple of runners aboard. 2 hits, 2 left. After 2, 1-0 Phillies.
In your community.
9 Ks, 6 scoreless. And Chris Sale continuing to add to his Cy Young resume. Mona! 2-run bomb, and it's 4-2 Red Sox in the 10th.
And it's gone! Come on now, Griff. His heater rolls on, and the no-doubt shot. Schultz the fish in front. You can't make this stuff up, Jack. Red Sox walk it off and beat the Yankees in 12. What a comeback. The Redbird winner! The Redbird winner! Light up the night in downtown St. Louis. The Cardinals came back with 3 in the 10th inning to beat the Cubs.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Flow during the Flow Ride-Up post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at Phillies.com. We head to the third inning tonight. It's 1-0 Phillies. And it'll be Nasim Nunez leading it off. Stott comes in at third base. Bohm in at first base to guard against a possible bunt. His first pitch is a sinker that misses inside. Nunez, switch hitter from the right side. 3 hits in his last 33 at-bats. He's really been struggling. Good speedy player, great defender. The pitch is down and in, and it's 2-0. He's got a massive arm out there on the middle infield. But a .237 average with a homer and 31 driven in. Got a 2-0 count as Luzardo into the windup in the pitch. That misses down and in. Another sinker. Having trouble with that pitch glove side. The windup. Here's the pitch. And that one misses down and in. And it's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Nasim Nunez will start it off. Second inning in a row for the Nationals to have their leadoff man aboard.
Second baseman, Jordan Vivas.
That'll bring up Jordan Vivas. He's hitting .240 this season. Left-hand batter. And the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count, the pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Luzardo facing the Nats for the second time this season. He was on the mound during a wild one in Washington. The pitch is down low. He gave up 5 runs in 6 2/3 innings. He also walked 3 and struck out 13. Well, it was a bit of a crazy line, but ended up with no decision. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner dives. He's got it. Gets to his feet. Throws to first. He got it. What a play by Trey Turner. Crossing past the second base bag. Laying out with a full-out dive, and he makes the play for out number 1.
Well, I wasn't sure with that ball getting through Luzardo and then Turner getting it behind the bag and diving for it. I didn't think he'd have a chance to get him, but they got him by a full stride. Heck of a play.
So that'll bring up Dylan Cruz. Phillies would rally to win that game 14-9, one of those crazy comebacks, and the Phillies have made a living off these. Here's the runner going to third. Luzardo spinning, throwing that way, and they put the tag on him. And Nunez is gunned down. Going on the first move by Luzardo, and the Nationals are taking a look to make sure the tag was in time, and it was, so they won't challenge. Spin move by Luzardo.
Glad to see him being aware of that, because that's been kind of an issue for some of the left-handed pitchers.
And here's a swing and a 2-hopper to short off the bat of Cruz, and the throw to first in plenty of time. So no runs, no hits, walk, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Phillies.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that...
The Red Sox got their 4th of July party started early with a 4-game sweep of the struggling Yankees at Fenway.
Can you believe it?
It's the first time the Sox have swept a 4-game series from the Yankees since 2018, and it's largely thanks to the efforts of their red-hot rookie-filled rotation. With the Yankee offense continuing to struggle without Aaron Judge, the Sox pitchers didn't miss a beat. Connolly early set the stage with a 9K performance in a Game 1 duel against Cam Schlittler, while Peyton Tolley provided a strong follow-up act with 7 one-hit innings in Game 2. And the newest rookie, Jake Bennett, got in on the action himself and took home the win in Game 3.
And all of a sudden, the Red Sox are rolling against their arch rival.
But it was the veteran Sonny Gray who provided the showstopper in Game 4, taking a no-hitter into the 8th in his finest start of the year. Jarren Duran capped the sweep with a 10th inning walk-off that kept the Yankees tumbling out of first place.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Visit PHILLIES.com for tickets now.
Phillies games are more fun with the family. Bring yours on Saturday, September 5th for Giant Family Day. Phillies host the Braves at 6:05. Kids 14 and under receive an ice cream-themed squeeze bottle. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Here's Trey Turner leading it off for the Phils. 1-0 Phillies. And Turner takes the first pitch down a little bit low for ball one. 1-0 the count. Zach Littell back to work. He's given up 2 or fewer runs in 6 of his last 7 outings. The pitch. And it's swung on, dribbled towards third. Charging House. He gloves it. Knee high. Throw to first. Not in time. Turner with another infield hit. And he's in that mode again where it might be an infield hit, it might be a long ball, and anything in between.
Yep. You just can't beat speed.
That'll bring up Harper, who walked his first time up, setting the stage for Luis Arraez. Harper's home run last night, 113 miles per hour. Ooh, off the bat. First pitch on the way to him here. It's up and away. And Littell, who's had home run troubles over the last few years of his career,
including this year.
Letter high set, a 1-0, misses inside. It's 2-0. Obviously not a consideration right now with the righty on the hill, but one thing that putting Arraez behind Harper does, to give you a guy who's been pretty balanced against both righties and lefties behind Harper. Snap throw over to first, and back with a dive is Turner.
Because he's like a switch hitter, you know, really. What is it, 315, I think, against lefties?
Yep.
So, I mean, doesn't matter.
2-0 count. And the pitch. And that one is a little low. Harry Ford holding it there for Tom Hanahan, but can't get the call. Three-0 count on Harper. The pitch. And he takes. It's up high, ball 4. So Harper's walked twice. And Arraez with another chance with a man in scoring position. We mentioned his first time up. He's hit .352 in his career with runners in scoring position. That was in 801 plate appearances. Stats Perform, a group that does some database research, they can track runners in scoring position data back to 1974. They've got over 1,300 hitters with more than 500 at-bats. The pitch. It's down low with runners in scoring position. Right. This is going back to the 70s. And among that group of over 1,300 hitters, Arraez, that .352 average, is the best in baseball.
Wow.
Ahead of Tony Gwynn and Rod Carew.
Mercy.
The pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Now, sometimes he doesn't get hits. I'm going to warn everybody. He is hitting .324, but 325 now, but he doesn't always get a hit.
Not every time.
Not every time. Here's the 1-1. And he bunts foul over on the third base side. But the book on Arraez is that he will come to play every single night and bring some energy, some intensity.
And you just have to love that. Never taking a day off and never taking a bat or a play off.
The count 1-2 as Littell looks back at second base. Here's the pitch, and it's up high. He rarely strikes out. He has struck out 21 times this season. His strikeout and his walk percentage are extremely low by any major league standard. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back to the backstop.
Oh, he had one he liked and he missed it. Just fouled it straight
back. High stepping past the plate. Back to his spot in the batter's box after missing out on that one. One nothing Phillies lead. They've got 5 hits already. 2 on and nobody out. Littell with a pitch, and it's down and in. 2-2 breaking ball. Three balls and 2 strikes as Littell checks second. He kicks the pitch. Swung on, fouled away, out of play down the third base side.
It's one of these situations, a pitcher, you know you're not going to strike him out. You just try and make the best pitch you can to get a ground ball somewhere.
3-2, and again, Littell ready, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball right side. Chaparro dives, can't get it. It's a base hit down the line. Turner is home to score. Harper's headed to third. Arise is headed to second. And Luis Arise make a debut. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. And it's 2-0 Phillies.
They got the ground ball, but just out of the reach of Chaparro at first.
And Chaparro got a little bit of leather on it, which deflected it and slowed it down. And that allowed Arise to take an extra base on the play. His 24th double of the season. Bring up Alec Boehm with 2 men in scoring position. The Phillies are 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position tonight. Well, Arise is 2 for 2. The Phillies are 0 for 2. Infield is in for the Nationals after a visit to the mound. And Littell with a pitch. Boehm swings, hits a bouncer foul down the third base side. I don't know, Larry. Maybe he does get hits every time.
Well, so far so good.
The pitch, and it's outside. I saw a note today among the many that we get sent on a daily basis by any number of stat services. The 1-1 on the way, and it's fouled back. The Phillies, with 2 strikes, this year are hitting .158 with a whiff percentage of 25%. In the last 3 postseasons, they're hitting .142 with a whiff percentage of 30%.
Wow.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Boehm swings, hits it high and deep, right center field. Long run back for Young to the track, reaches up, makes the catch. Both runners are going to tag and move up as Harper is home to score. A sacrifice fly for Alec Boehm, and it's 3-0 Phillies.
All right.
Luis Arise this season with 2 strikes is hitting .264 with a whiff percentage of under 5%. So to say that he's a little bit of a different cat than what the Phillies are used to might be understating it.
I'll say mercy.
Infield coming in, and here's JT with 1 out, the pitch. And it's upstairs for ball 1. If he hits the same ball he hit the first time, he'll have himself a base hit.
Yep. And the Phils will have another run.
3-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch. And that is up and away. 2-0 count. Bohm picks up his 61st run batted in. A look at third. Here's the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Got a pitch in the zone. And one he liked, he went after it. 2-1 in the count. One thing the Phillies have been doing here of late, really starting that Baltimore series, they've been drawing some walks, and they seem to be making the opposition pay for the going after it. JT takes his time out and steps out of the box. The stretch and the 2-2 swing and a miss, chased up and out of the zone. And Realmuto a strikeout for out number 2.
This isn't just a dream. All fans will receive a PGW multiplayer T-shirt on Thursday, August 6th at 6:05 when the Nats come to Citizens Bank Park. Secure tickets today at PHILLIES.com. I believe that's in 2 days.
Here's Brandon Marsh with 2 outs and a man at third. And the pitch. And that's in there for a strike called. Oh, and 1 the count. Marsh lined out to left his first time up. And Littell ready. The pitch. Swung on, ripped into right. That's another base hit. Arise will score. The ball's going all the way to the wall. Marsh is on his way to second. It's a double for Brandon Marsh, and the Phillies now have a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Brandon Marsh with his 16th double of the year. He's up to 50 runs batted in.
If you think hitting can be contagious, I mean, you get a guy like Arise in the lineup, and he's doing what he's doing. It just, I think it kind of relaxes everybody a little bit, and hey, we got this under control. Not trying to do too much.
Here's Stott. Singled his first time up. The pitch. And that one is a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, certainly there's just the added sort of the fact that a guy like Arise wears down another pitcher. We joked about the fact that he's not going to get a hit every time, but he'll have at-bats like that a lot. Here's a swing at a sharp ground ball to first. Chaparro picks it, and he'll run to the bag. But there's a cumulative effect there that wears down a pitcher.
No question.
Night after night. Another good inning for the Phils. This time a 3-spot on the board. There were 2 hits in the inning. 2 on the night for Luis Arise. We'll go to the 4th. It's 4-0 Phillies.
The captain, Derek Sanderson Jeter, is one of the winningest players in Major League history. He was wearing these very batting gloves when he notched one of those most memorable hits, the 3,000th of his career.
Are we supposed to spit in them like they do the batting gloves?
No spitting. This is a non-spitting museum.
He's just the second player in history whose 3,000th hit was a home run. The first was a former teammate from the Yankees' 1996 World Series championship team. But before he began his Cooperstown-bound career, Bonds would cross paths with another future Hall of Famer. September 6, 1995, the Iron Man played his 2,131st consecutive game, surpassing the unbreakable record of the Iron Horse.
Now that's how you pass the torch. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Spend the afternoon with Phillies legends for Toyota Phillies Alumni Day on Sunday, August 9th at 1:35 when the Phils take on the Blue Jays. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com. The RAV4th inning is presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2026 RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Need to get Luis Arraez, number 4, in one of those. Yeah. Andres Chaparro takes the first pitch in for a called strike. I think it's only fitting that he would have 4 hits tonight.
You think?
In his debut.
For number 4?
For number 4, batting fourth win in a row, all those things. There's a bouncer back to the mound, and number 44 spears that one, flips it to first. It is, by the way, 4-0. Just keeps coming, Larry. It's just. We'll bring up Brady House after the easy ground ball back to the mound by Chaparro. Struck out his first time up against Luzardo. First pitch is in for a strike call. And Braves are at home tonight hosting Miami. Top of the second inning there, no score.
I was going to say, let's not forget he's playing position number 4.
Yep. It's all coming together. Pitch is a little bit high. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count. And the pitch swung on, fouled back and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes on Brady House, who has taken over at third base. The pitch swung on, fouled away. Sitting just .230 on the year, 23-year-old, who's done way better against lefties than righties. The windup and a 1-2. It's outside. They dealt away Curtis Mead, who had been given the third base job, and not only that, but he had really run with it. It was really hitting well. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung on, line to right center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Harper over to play it on a bounce, and it's a 1-out single for Brady House. Red Sox are at it again, 6-0. They lead the White Sox. Top of the second inning. They just dispatched the Dodgers, winning 3 straight in Los Angeles. Now they take on another first-place club, and they're up 6-0, 2 innings into the game. Actually, they score 6 runs in the first inning. First pitch is down low to C.J. Abrams. Dodgers, meanwhile, playing in Detroit tonight. Or pardon me, the Dodgers playing in Chicago tonight. As the pitch is down and in and gets away from JT. And over to second goes Brady House.
Pass ball.
And that's going to be a pass ball, which don't see that all that often there. As JT just kind of missed on that one. It's his third pass ball of the season. The Dodger game, as Larry mentioned a few moments ago, is going to feature the debut of Tarek Skubal. The 2-0 pitch Abrams takes, that's inside. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. Nationals, we mentioned, they're a really good run-scoring team. The pitch is in there for a called strike. They still lead baseball in runs and runs per game. 5.35 runs per game. But during this losing streak, they've really struggled to score runs. 3-1. And that's in there for a strike. They have scored 16 runs total during this 6-game losing streak. And in the 6 games, they've gone 5 for 44 with men in scoring position. 3-2, breaking ball is in there for a called strike. Goes to his best pitch, and he gets the strikeout on Abrams with a man in scoring position. They're 0 for 4 so far tonight in that category.
Just froze him.
So good job by Luzardo coming back from 3-0 in the count to get the Nats' best hitter. Here's Harry Ford, and the pitch. Breaking ball is outside. Four nothing here. Phillies on top. And the pitch. And that's inside. Two and 0 count. The pitch. And that's down low. And another 3-0 count. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Swinging 3-0, down 4-0.
Maybe Butera doesn't have a take sign.
I guess it's possible.
I could see if he's hitting 667, but he's hitting 167.
3-1 pitch. That's inside, ball 4. So some command issues even with this 4-0 lead. Luzardo steps off the back of the mound. He's a little bit frustrated. Stott was coming in from third, and Caleb Cotham is going to make a trip to the mound. So, a visit for Cotham here with 2 men aboard, and Jacob Young about to come to the plate. Phillies tomorrow night will have Andrew Painter going to the mound, trying to back up his solid start in Baltimore his last time out. Phillies, of course, went through the trade deadline yesterday and unable to complete a deal for a starting pitcher, although it is something they had on their wish list. They decided against the available options. Dave Dombrowski saying in some cases made a competitive offer, but didn't get a deal done. Teams elected to go to a different offer, or they didn't feel like the player they would be acquiring was worth the prospect capital it would take to acquire.
Right.
First pitch to Jacob Young is in for a strike. Young looked like he was taking all the way. Two outs, 2 on. 4-0 Phillies. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled back and out of play. Quickly 0-2. After falling behind 3-0 with each of the last 2 hitters. It goes right after Jacob Young gets ahead. The 0-2, fouled back.
That was pitch number 55. It just not a great ratio. 32 strikes, 23 balls.
The next pitch, and that just missed inside. Boy, 99 on that 4-seamer. He's had good velocity tonight, that's for sure.
Yes.
1-2. A look at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So he comes back to get the strikeout. A couple of them in the inning. A hit and a walk as well. 2 men left aboard. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-0 Phillies.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? Now through August 20.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
ELEC is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy project, ELEC and the operating engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
The wrap fourth inning is presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Justin Crawford leads off. First pitch, he shows bunt, takes outside. It's 4-0 here. Phillies leading it. Great start in the career of Luis Ariz. And the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball, sharply hit to first. Down on a knee, Chaparro. He will field it, take it himself. There's one away. Ariz, the sixth player since the RBI became an official stat in 1920. To record an RBI in each of his first two at-bats in his first game as a Philly. It counts only for guys who had those two at-bats in the same game, not like, say, pinch hit and only one at-bat one day, and then here's Schwarber. And the pitch to Kyle. And that is down low. Schwarber 0 for 2 with a pair of ground outs. Kyle now 0 for his last 13 overall. The pitch swung on, fouled away. Don Mattingly was asked point blank again today during his pregame session with the media, is everything all right with Schwarber? Is he healthy? And the answer was yes. And is his back okay? Yes, his back is okay. 1-1 pitch on the way, and it bounces in there. Two and one the count. They play the shortstop, Nunez, almost straight up the middle. And the pitch from Littell, swinging a line shot, hard hit, but making the catch down on a knee is Chaparro at first.
Wow. Well, calling all wild ones, you're invited to the Flow Ride, a post-game concert presented by Jim Beam, Citizens Bank Park, after the Phils play the Marlins Tuesday, August 18th. Your game tickets, your concert ticket, field passes are available for purchase. Visit Phillies.com/theme nights to purchase tickets and field passes today.
Here's Trey Turner, who's 2 for 2 here in the number 2 spot tonight. He swings and hits one deep, short, backhand pick by Nunez. Long throw, and that strong arm is on the money. There's a quick inning for Zach Littell. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies here in the fourth. We go to the fifth now. Phillies 4 and the Nationals nothing.
Hey, Phillies fans, Tom McCarthy here. If you're bringing your family to Citizens Bank Park this season, there's something new for the kids.
You could describe Tulsa as a big, small town or a small, big city.
Tulsa is a very mixed city of arts and film and sports. I mean, it's a true melting pot of all kinds of things.
Professional baseball in Tulsa, it's actually older than the state of Oklahoma.
It's nice to play in front of, fans that you see on a daily basis.
He's aboard ahead of Corbin Carroll. Corbin last year, the first 30-30 season in D-backs history.
Corbin Carroll lines it to right. And it's off the wall. Marte coming around. Corbin Carroll, he's going the distance. He's going for speed.
94 down and in right in his wheelhouse. Thought that ball had a chance to get out of here off the bat, but it hits at the base of the fence out there. And then one of our favorite things to watch, Corbin Carroll legging out a triple.
in the air to right. Carpenter back to the track. He's back to the wall. And it's gone.
Halfway home to the cycle for Corbin Carroll. It's his first of the year, and it's 5-0 Diamondbacks to the bottom of the second.
Breaking ball down and in slider, battling, trying to locate that pitch. And that's not where you want to throw it to a lefty, especially when that lefty's named Corbin Carroll. 2 big blasts.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Bank Park, Sunday, August 23rd at 1:35 when the Phils take on the Cardinals. Kids 14 and under. Pico, Bryce Harper football jersey. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Here's Dalen Lyle leading off. And Luzardo's first pitch is popped up. And third base side foul territory. Stott coming down from third. He's under it. He'll make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. The listening public wants to know, Larry, could you sing a Flo Rida song for us?
Like right now?
Ever? Ever? If we gave you 24 hours to work on it, could you come with something tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's Nasim Nunez. The pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. Mark it down, folks. Tomorrow night. Larry sings Flo Rida. You can't spell Flo Rida without L.A.
That's right.
It's right, just not right next to each other.
I'll sing it right along with my YouTube buddies.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that's hit in the air, right center field. Harper is calling. He's got it.
He's been busy out there.
Oh, yes, that's 4 of them. Started with the first one of the game.
Well, the ultimate goal of an MLB fan, seeing it all. The MLB Journey to 30 Sweepstakes presented by T-Mobile is the ultimate bucket list. Enter now for your chance to win trips to all 30 ballparks. Yes, all 30. MLB.com/journey to 30 sweeps.
Here's Jorbit Bibas, and he takes down and away for a breaking ball. There's the wind, the 1-0. And a swing and a ground ball past the mound, but Turner is there waiting near second. He's got it, throws to first, and the long arm of Alec Boehm reels it in. And that is out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for Luzardo, his second of the night. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 Phillies.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game. Post-game. And everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Talk to me.
This is called a Crawford dog. Hamburger bun.
Yes.
2 split top Angus beef hot dogs griddled on the skillet, on the plancha.
Amazing.
And then we do a bacon onion jam with Crawford Bock beer.
Pick it up like a burger.
Pick it up like a burger and you just go in, man.
Let's go to town.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, best hot dog I've ever had. Best hot dog I've ever had. I love this, man.
This is how I grew up eating hot dogs.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Certified diamonds and diamond mounting. Choose from leading designers such as Tacori, Verragio, Simon G, and more. See why Golden Nugget Jewelers is where Philly gets engaged.
Bryce Harper leading off for the Phillies here in the home half of the 5th inning. It's 4-0 Phillies. Harper has walked twice and scored once. And Littell with the first pitch of the game, or the first pitch of the inning, pardon me, is fouled off. Pulls it down the right field line. Oh, 0-1 the count. And the pitch is hit in the air down the left field line. This one's slicing out of play. Oh, 2 the count. Harper to be followed by Luis Ariz and then Alec Bohm. Littell still on the hill. And the pitch. Swing on, ground ball the other way. Diving Nunez, he's got it. Gets up, throws to first. He got him. What a play by Nasim Nunez. Just a tremendous diving play to the backhand side. Boy, that kid can pick it.
You got that right. That's as good as you're going to see. Man, and I mean a gun.
I mean, we've seen him a handful of times now. I don't think I've seen him make a bad throw yet.
They're right
offline at all.
Chest high.
Here's a rise, and he's taking, and he looks at a ball down low. 1-0 the count. A rise, a single, and a double. Each time he's driven in a run. The pitch, and that's outside. It's 2-0. Ariz, who once upon a time hit for the cycle in this ballpark. 2-0 pitch. And it's a called strike. That was back in April of 2023 when he was still with the Marlins. Two balls, one strike. Littell delivers. And the pitch. That's a strike on the outside edge. He would go on to hit .354 that year. That was the year of his double-digit homers, 10 homers that season. The only time he's been in double figures in that category in his career. 2-2 on the way. And it's way inside. Almost hit him. He spins out of the way.
Man, I don't know how he got out of the way of that.
Count is full. And the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, left center field. Young over into the gap along with Lyle, and Young will call and make the catch just ahead of the warning track. There's out number 2.
Well, time for the Citizen Stats leader. Alec Burleson of St. Louis went 3 for 5. All 3 hits were home runs and drove in 6 to help beat the Yankees 13-7. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Going to bring up Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Did drive in a run with a sacrifice fly his last time up. Hits this one high in the air to right field. Cruz drifting back onto the track, and he will make the catch in front of the old out-of-town scoreboard right field wall. 1-2-3 inning again for Littell, who's now retired 7 straight. We're through 5 innings tonight. Phillies 4 and the Nationals nothing.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park.
Pack your bags. We're taking a trip to Truist Park in Atlanta. One of baseball's newest ballparks, Truist opened its doors to Braves fans in 2017 and blends modern amenities with historic displays. Before the game, you have to swing by the Battery, a mixed-use complex of more than 60 acres that includes shops, great restaurants, outdoor spaces, and even a concert venue. Once inside, pop over to the outfield market for some grub before you get a lesson in Braves history. The Xfinity rooftop patios have just what you need, letting you get a bird's-eye view of all the action while staying comfortable and shaded under baseball's largest stadium canopy. And we can't forget to drop into one of the most well-known restaurants in any ballpark, the Coors Light Chop House. It's got 3 levels of open-air seating and plenty of good food and drink, so you can watch the Braves dominate in style and comfort. Truist is truly one of the game's premier ballpark experiences and is well worth the trip to Hotlanta.
one's all me.
SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. Be good at MLB seats with SeatGeek.
You'll feel anything but low during the Flow Rida post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at Phillies.com. Dylan Cruz in the top of the Nats order here on a lovely night for baseball. We start the sixth inning. Phillies leading 4-0. And the first pitch to Cruz is in for a called strike. 226 average coming into play tonight with 9 homers. He's driven in 25. 0-1. And that one's right down the middle. Breaking ball for a strike. It's 0-2. Zardo bounced back after a 24-pitch fourth inning. Had a 6-pitch top of the fifth. There's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, center field. Crawford back into his left. He's there. He's got it. And with that, let's pause for station identification. This is the Philadelphia Phillies Radio Network. With Larry Anderson, I'm Scott Fransky with you here at Citizens Bank Park tonight. 4-0. Phillies lead it as Chaparro rips it foul down the third base line. Phillies got one in the first. Luis Arraez with an RBI single. They got another one in the third, an RBI double from Arraez. A sacrifice fly from Bryson Stott. And an RBI double from Brandon Marsh. Build up a 4-0 advantage. Luzardo has done the rest. A 1 pitch is in for a strike. The pitch, and that's a called third strike. Breaking ball at the knees. Chaparro just frozen there, and he has struck out for the second time.
All right. Chick-fil-A nugget of the game. August 4th, 2023, fans at Citizens Bank Park gave a standing ovation to struggling shortstop Trey Turner, kicking off a 20-game home hitting streak during which he bats .425 with 8 home runs and 25 RBI.
First pitch here to Brady House, a little bit low. House 1 for 2 on the night, had a single his last time up. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. The 1-1, and that's down and away. Two balls, 1 strike. Luzardo deals, and a swing and a miss. Riding that sweeper as usual is Jesus Luzardo.
It has been a huge pitch for him the last couple of years.
Brady House, who played in 73 games last year for the Nats, hit .234, but with just a .574 OPS. The pitch. And this is hit sharply, but right at shortstop Trey Turner, who's got it. Throws on the first. He got it. And there's another 1-2-3 inning for Luzardo, who has now retired 7 in a row. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 4-0 Phillies.
Tonight's game is brought to you.
This ball's hit deep to left field. Ryan Reynolds clears the deck. Wow! Bangs off the facade of the second deck. Anchored down with his first home run. Back-to-back Bucks. 5-0 Pittsburgh.
That's what you want to see from Brian Reynolds. Driving the ball, using the middle of the field, and got that pitch out over the middle of the plate. Fans up there don't usually get home run balls. They almost got one there. And hey, let's do it.
This time can't get it, and neither could the fan.
Boy, this we don't wear flip-flops.
Caminero strikes out, and the bat gets a 7.5 on the distance. But it's stuck to the landing.
That's poked in that It hits the umpire. The ball is in play, and it's a base hit for Frazier.
Roberto Ortiz did what he could to try and get out of the way. Couldn't.
Took the wrong direction.
He just didn't know which way to go.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Clean, reliable natural gas to Philadelphia homes and businesses safely is our top priority. If you smell gas, call 215-235-1212. PGW, fueling the future.
Independence Blue Cross Player Spotlight is focused on Aaron Nola, who threw his 19th quality start versus Washington. He now ranks third all-time behind Hamels with 25 and Tim Hudson with 21. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com.
JT Realmuto leading off, and he takes a breaking ball for a called strike. Zach Littell still on the mound for the Nats. Came on the fifth hitter of the ball game, I should say. He's given up a total of 3 runs. The 0-1 pitch went on and fouled off. He's into his best groove of the night, however. He starts this inning, having retired 7 straight. He's given up 25 home runs this season. That's in 110 innings. Wow. JT fouled that one down off his... fouled it down off the foot of the catcher. Pardon me. Didn't get JT. It got the catcher in the foot. Yeah, it got Harry Ford. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. And it bounces in there. Lefties have done the most damage against Littell, which is why the Phillies obviously load up on a bunch of left-handed hitters. I knew Littell would be the bulk reliever tonight. So after Realmuto, you've got 4 straight lefties. 1-2 on the way, and a breaking ball is up and in. Didn't bend a whole lot to count 2-2. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards third. House gets in front of it, takes it, and fires it across. One away. Last year, Littell allowed 36 homers on the season. That was in 186 innings of work. But even with all those long balls, still had an ERA of 3.81 for Tampa Bay. Here's Brandon Marsh in the pitch. And he swings and bounces one to the right side. It'll be an easy play for the second baseman, Bibas. And he'll throw him out. Marsh gone on one pitch.
A lot of early swinging. Well, not a lot, but some.
Going to bring up Bryson Stott. Stott 1 for 2. The pitch. And it's taken. Down low, ball 1. Another righty on the mound tomorrow for the Nationals. Jake Irvin scheduled to go against Painter. The pitch. And that's a called strike at the knees. The Phillies have Christopher Sanchez lined up to go on Thursday night. And it was going to be a matchup of 2 all-star lefties. Foster Griffin was scheduled to go, the 1-1. And that's inside. But he's now with the Guardians.
Right.
Two balls, 1 strike. And Littell deals. And the pitch is swung on, hit deep down the line and right, but it's hooking and it's foul.
I believe that had home run distance, but well foul. 25, 30 feet foul.
Two and two on stop. Outfield shades him the other way. Littell delivers. And the pitch hit in the air. Center field, fairly deep, but Young has room, backing up, nearing the track. And he'll make the catch. And there's another 1-2-3 inning, third in a row for Zach Littell. He's retired 10 straight batters. We'll go to the seventh now. Phillies 4 and the Nationals nothing.
All right, Ryan, PSA dove in. Do we have them graded?
We do. This is the first set of graded cards from the 2024 Topps MLB Network set.
I'm so excited about this. Now, they all have the same grade, or?
No.
So one of us will be like the highest graded card.
Could be. There could be multiple. So first up, we got Mark DeRosa.
Of course, D-Rose a 10 out of 10. Handsome, athletic. All right.
You're really think about the same approach when you're facing a lefty. Front shoulder in, quick to the ball.
Abreu strikes it well. Center field. Butler back. Tie game. Right on cue. Willier launches.
He went back to that changeup. Talk about how important this guy is for the lineup. I mean, the quiet offense the first 3 games, and so far here in this one, stays back on that pitch there, drives to the center field, ties this thing up here in the 8th.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Your local Chevy dealers are making a big difference in the lives of youth baseball players in their communities through the Chevy Youth Baseball Program. The Phillies salute Faulkner Chevrolet in Bethlehem for their support of the Freemansburg Bethlehem Township Athletic Association.
Seventh inning, 4-0. Phillies lead. As Jesus Luzardo back to work. First pitch on the way to C.J. Abrams is fouled off. All of a sudden, the pitchers have locked in here.
Yeah.
3 straight 1-2-3 innings for Littell, and Luzardo trying to do the same as he heads with 7 in a row retired. Into the 7th inning, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a strike at the knees at Abrams. He doubled his first time up. Last time around, he was ahead in the count 3-0, and Luzardo came back to strike him out. The next pitch, swing and a miss. He got him.
Time for the PGW game summary. Phil's got off to a 1-0 lead in the first inning with Luis Ariza's first base hit, a single to center, a drive and a run. And then in the third inning, after infield single, a walk, Ariza hits a double down the right field line and drive in another run. Scored another on a sac fly by Bohm, and a double by Marsh makes it 4-0, and that's where we still stand here in the 7th inning. PGW fueling the future.
Here's Harry Ford. He takes down an end. Under 80 pitches thus far for Luzardo. That was his 78th pitch of the night.
Both pitchers ended the 6th inning with fewer than 75 pitches. Littell, I think, is right at 75.
1-0 the count, and the pitch to Ford. And that's in there for a called strike. Harry Ford from outside Atlanta. Debuted with the Mariners last year. Here swings and blasts one deep to left. Marsh going back on the track. Turns. It's off the wall and in play. It bounds away from Marsh. And Ford will get into second base with a double. Second 2-base hit of the night for the Nationals. And just the second for Harry Ford in his major league career.
Marsh got kind of caught too close to the wall. I don't know if he had a chance to leap forward or not, but that was at the top of the wall. I think he could have had time to get back there and jump for it.
Here's Jacob Young, and first pitch to Young is up and away for ball 1. Phillies do also have their 2 new relievers here and ready to go in the bullpen. They choose to use them. The 1-0 fouled away. Brooks Raley, the lefty, and Caleb Killian, the right-hander. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed inside.
Just not quite the same offense here for the Nats that was a week ago or a few days ago. Garcia gone, Wood out.
Luzardo looks back at second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a bouncer left side. Stott scoops the short hop. Nice play. Throws on to first. He got it. And that's his first chance over there, other than the foul pop-up.
And that was not an easy chance. That was a kind of a handcuff hop. No problem.
Left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Going to bring up Dalen Lyle. Runner stays put at second base. And Lyle 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss. Alec Boehm sure is a big target, though, over there at first base.
Yeah.
I know Stocker has talked about that a few times, how nice that is as an infielder to have a big target like that over there. 0-1. And it's up and away.
Attention media, here's tonight's attendance.
And he didn't mean like John Kruk big target.
3873.
He meant more like Fred McGriff big target.
Right.
1-1 pitch. And it's fouled back. And it's 1-2. A beautiful sky overhead. Twilight here at Citizens Bank Park. A few high clouds. Luzardo trying to get through 7 scoreless here tonight. He's at 87 pitches. Runner at second, 2 down. Luzardo kicks, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Number 7 on the night for Luzardo, who has 7 zeros on the board tonight against the Nationals. No runs ahead, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-0 Phillies.
This summer, the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich and pineapple dragon fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
It's back. We've been waiting. I love that honey pepper pimento sandwich.
And that pineapple dragon fruit.
Over the plate. This is a burger fit for a home run king, the 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. They sell a bazillion of these at Yankee Stadium. It looks pretty good. I feel like we passed the test. What about you?
I think so.
Puts it towards caring, making it easier to get the care you need when and where you need it. Learn more at IBX.com. IBX is a proud sponsor of the Philadelphia Phillies. Independence Blue Cross. Never stop caring.
Your favorite power hitter, pocket-sized. All fans receive a Wawa Kyle Schwarber bobble figurine on Friday, August 21st when the Phils take on the Cardinals at 6:40. Visit Phillies.com for tickets now. Bottom of the 7th inning, it is 4-0. Phillies lead it. Zach Littell still on the mound. And Justin Crawford leading off against him. Schwarber and Turner to follow. First pitch is down low for a ball. Phillies leading 4-0. Elsewhere tonight, Braves still with a 1-0 lead over the Marlins. Top of the 5th inning in Atlanta. Phillies 7.5 back of the Braves in the East. Tied with the Diamondbacks in the wild card race coming into tonight. The pitch swung on, ground ball the other way. Nunez with a backhand pick, jump throw to first. That one's not in time. Still a heck of a play.
I mean, the fact that he only beat it by a step. Man, this kid, some kind of defensive whiz.
So man aboard, here's Schwarber, who's 0 for 3. The stretch by Littell. And the pitch, runner goes right away. The pitch is a strike, throw to second. He's safe. And Justin Crawford with his 15th stolen base of the year.
Boy, it looked like his wheels spun just a little bit, getting off first base, and still gets in there. A strong throw, a quick release by Ford.
Boy, you love to see him go in first pitch.
Absolutely.
Gets himself into scoring position with Schwarber up there. Phillies trying to tack onto their lead here, and the Nats start to stir around in the bullpen. Littell looks back at second base. Nunez playing up the middle, trying to keep him close. The pitch is hit right back at Nunez, but Crawford will easily advance to third. The throw will go to first, and Schwarber is 0 for 4 tonight. Now 0 for his last 15.
But he's hit the ball hard the last 2 times.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
I'll bring up Trey Turner. Trey Turner 2 for 3. He, of course, won the batting title in the National League last year. Gives the Phillies a pair of former batting titleists. The pitch. And he swings and hits one in the air deep down the right field line. Cruz going over near the foul line. That'll be out of play. Phillies have quite a few of the last few batting titles in succession. Not all of them, of course, but Turner and Arise have been up there a lot. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Turner swings, hits a dribbler. That'll go foul. Turner won it in 2021. He took the National League batting title that year. Arise won it in the American League in 22. He won it in the National League in 23 and again in 2024. Turner won the National League batting title in 2025. And time called here. I'm not sure exactly why. And of course, Arise leading the league this year. The stretch by Littell, and the 0-2 on the way. And that's up high for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Big gap open in left center. Infield is in. The pitch swung on, line to right center. That'll be a base hit. Third hit of the game for Trey Turner. In to score is Crawford. And the Phillies tack on another run. It's 5-0.
All right. That line moving.
44th RBI for Turner. I'll bring up Bryce Harper, who's been on base twice tonight. 0 for 1 officially. And Littell, letter high set. Throws over to first. Turner is back. Something else Turner and Arise have in common. There haven't been many players to get traded midway through the season and go on to win the batting title. In fact, there have only been 4 in Major League history. Pitch. And that is up and away for a ball. And Arise and Turner are the 2 most recent.
Willie McGee?
No, he switched leagues, remember? He went from the Cardinals to the A's, I believe, but
still won the batting
title. Won the batting title because he had enough plate appearances. But the pitch and a swing and a foul back. But Trey Turner in 21 did it, going from the Nats to the Dodgers. Arise did it, going from the Marlins to the Padres. When Turner did it, it hadn't been done since Harry Walker won the NL batting title in 1947. The pitch, swing and a miss. He started the year with the Cardinals, but finished it with the Phillies. Harry Walker won it in 47. Richie Ashburn won it twice in the 50s, and then nobody again until Turner last year. Wow. In a Phillies uniform, anyway. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Harper takes. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Ford. He keeps it out front. Harper was robbed of a hit his last time up on a great play by Nunez. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. And Harper strikes out. And, only 2 Ks on the night for Littell. And here comes Arise. Arise 2 for 3 in his debut tonight. Turner leads at first. And Littell delivers. And the pitch swung on, fouled back. Getting Turner here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Even if he gets caught, you've got Arise leading off. Right. Phillies have started to get their bullpen going. The Nats have as well. Jonathan Bolden's been throwing. Now they get another righty up. The pitch. And it's fouled back.
A little surprised they didn't have somebody up just because of the way that Mattingly has used the bullpen and with his starters at 88 pitches. Generally don't expect him to see the starter go back out, especially after the 7th inning. He's completed 7.
0-2 on Arise. The pitch way inside. Arise, we mentioned, he's only struck out 21 times this season, which actually matches his total from all of last season. 675 plate appearances. He only struck out 21 times. Littell throws over again, and Turner back with a dive.
I think Littell's thinking along your lines. Turner's got a good-sized lead over there.
And the pitch, he's not going, and the pitch is fouled away as Arise spoils it. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball to the right side. It's picked up by Bibas. He'll throw out Arise. That'll do it for the Phillies. You get 1 run in the inning on 2 hits. They leave him in, and at the end of 7, it's 5-0 Phillies.
Your wheels keep you in the game, so when your ride shows, don't.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsay. Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector.
And this is not all he's done, right?
He started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. He finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes.
We sent over Jesse Owens, and we sent over Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow. Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Well, we certainly served it up over the plate. This is a burger fit for a home run king, the 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. They sell a bazillion of these at Yankee Stadium. It looks pretty good. I feel like we passed the test. What about you?
I think so.
from the PA Lottery with top prizes of $1.5 million. One ticket could turn you into an overnight sensation. Play today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of Philadelphia Phillies may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies.
And Jesus Luzardo does go back to the mound for the top of the 8th inning, delivers a strike to Nunez. It'll be Nunez, Vivas, and Cruz due up here. The right-hander Bolin still loosening up. 5-0 Phillies, the 0-1. And a swing and a dribbler foul off the end of the bat. Diamondbacks and Padres play the second game of their series out in Arizona tonight. A little bit later on, Arizona winning last night. They remain tied with the Phillies in the wild card race. The Padres, the first team outside looking in, they're 2 back. So are the Marlins. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a soft fly ball, shallow left center. Turner's going out. It's going to fall perfectly in between 3 converging Phillies fielders. Marsh, Crawford, and Turner. Nobody could get it.
Perfectly placed.
Second baseman, Jordan Vivas.
So, but that'll bring up Jorby Vivas. With a man aboard. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And the pitch is...
That was a no
pitch.
A no pitch, I think.
As Vivas was calling time, and Luzardo looks a little bit miffed. Luis Arraez tonight in his debut performance for the Phillies, 2 for 4, with a run scored, 2 runs batted in, a double. Had hits in his first 2 at-bats. The pitch swung on, hit back at Luzardo. He knocks it down, scrambles to pick it up, flips underhand to first. That'll get Vivas. Down to second goes Nunez.
Where did that get him? I hope that was a glove. But looks like it, maybe. Ooh, man.
Right fielder Dylan Cruz.
That'll bring up the right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Self-defense right there. Good athlete, gets after it in a hurry, didn't panic.
The pitch, breaking ball, and that's a called strike. Dodgers take a 1-0 lead early at Chicago. So you get a run in the second on a home run by Kyle Tucker, the former Cub. Back to pitching of Tarek Skubal, and the pitch is down and in, who has not allowed a base runner in the first couple of frames. 3 strikeouts along the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouled back. Out of Town Scores brought to you by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. 55 years of family-owned service you can trust. Cruz 0 for 3. Count 1-2, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Arraez with his first play. He'll scoop it and throw to first. Down to third base goes Nunez.
And let's leave him there.
First baseman, Andres Chaparro.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. The pitch and a check swing. Did he? Yes, he did. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch and a breaking ball, bounce to second. Arraez fields it knee high, throws to first, and Jesus Luzardo puts his own stamp on this one. 8 shutout innings tonight from the left-hander. And he heads to the dugout with the Phillies in command. They lead the Nationals 5-0.
This is JT Realmuto from your...
Now, representing the organization, Jim Leland and AJ Hinch are presenting Miggy with a customized set of cleats made by renowned artist Marco Turzo, made from several significant baseballs from Miguel's career. The cleats are presented on a base representing the time he spent at both third and first base in his career.
Here we are, Arlington, Texas. This is the Graham Slam Burger. So 2 patties, brisket, caramelized onion, American cheese, ranch aioli or ranch mayo, if you will.
Oh yeah, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
It's something that you definitely want to take a picture of and just put on the gram. I took a bite of it, but it still looks dope.
It's a burger that looks great, but also delicious.
In the hat. So whose ball is it? It's a good question. I'm going to have to ask that lady from Philly.
Meanwhile, out in the Cove, it's going to sort of check and see what the score is.
I saw Rizzo jersey trying to make the playoffs. Could it be? Rizzo literally had it. He literally hit it right to him.
That's why I'm retired, is what he just said. Going to the 8th inning, or bottom of the 8th inning, it's 5-0 in favor of the Phils. And it'll be Alec Bohm to lead it off. New pitcher into the game. And it's veteran right-hander Trevor Williams. Trevor Williams makes his 3rd appearance, coming back from injury. Now 34-year-old right-hander. And the first pitch to Alec Bohm, a breaking ball that's in for a strike. 5 pitches for Williams. Fastball, sinker, sweeper, changeup, and an occasional slider to righties. The 0-1. Swing at a ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit. And a leadoff single here for Bohm to begin the 8th. How to bring up JT Realmuto. Does not look like the Phillies will let Jesus Luzardo go for the shutout.
I don't think.
At 98 pitches.
I mean, I honestly don't see why not, but it's rare anymore. Let him go over 100 pitches.
Breaking ball down and away.
For anybody.
Luzardo down in the dugout getting a pat on the back from Caleb Cotham. 1-0. And a breaking ball. That's in for a strike. Luzardo, who does not have a complete game shutout in his career, won't get one tonight. Williams with a pitch. JT takes down low. Caleb Killian.
Yeah.
Is getting loose for the Phillies. JT 0 for 3 tonight. Double play depth for the middle infield. Nunez at short. Vivas at second tonight. Two and 1. And the pitch. That's taken down low. 3 balls and a strike. 6 2/3 for Zach Littell on the mound. There's the bulk reliever. It's charged with 4 runs on 7 hits. The pitch swung on and fouled off the mask of the catcher. And that'll go down as a bullpen activity. And the Nationals bullpen has been torched, to say the least, by the Phillies this season. 40 and 2/3 innings now. And Littell was able to bring their earned run average down to 863. It was over 9 this year against the Phillies, but his 6 innings had brought it down to 863. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back.
Yeah, that's what, 5 or 6 wins for the Phils?
6, I believe.
6.
They've got 7 total wins against the Nationals. 6 of them are come from behind wins in the 7th inning or later. 3-2. And a swing at another foul ball as JT's still alive. Before the game, the OPS this year against the Nats bullpen for the Phillies was 1036 as a team. And Littell was able to get that under 1,000. It's at 988.
If they split those 3 games, Washington, I believe, would be ahead of the Phillies.
Here's a swing and a miss. No, not quite. Those 3 games?
The 6 games.
Phillies would be 57 and 56. If you said they split those.
I'm looking at Miami. I'm sorry. But so it'd be 57 and 56. They take away 3 wins and add 3 losses.
Sure. Yeah, Nats would be 58
and 56.
56. First pitch to Marsh missing. 1-0 the count.
Kind of shows you a little bit of the importance of having a good bullpen.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. Well, I mean, an exercise like that shows you just how much 1 or 2 games matter.
Yeah.
All the games add up, and how those big swing games with things happening late in the game.
Go back to 9 and 19.
1-1. And a swing and a pop-up. Shallow left field. Nunez going out, the shortstop calling. And he will, he dropped it. And now Bohm stuck between first and second.
Bohm's looking
He's
back
going to get thrown out at
first
second
base and not looking at the play.
I don't think he's going to get there anyways, but
maybe not. But
so that's going to go down as a fielder's choice, 6-4. It'll bring up Bryson Stott. And the pitch. It's down low. Stott 1 for 3 tonight. He's handled his 1 chance at third base just fine. His 1 ground ball chance. He had a pop-up as well. 1-0 the count. And the pitch from Williams. That's outside. 2-0. On deck is Crawford. If Stott extends the inning, Crawford a chance at a 3-hit night if he can get to the plate again. He's 2 for 3. The 2-0. And that one is a strike. Just caught the outside corner. And Crawford now over his last 6 games, 8 hits in 17 at-bats. 2-1. The pitch. Swung on, ripped. Right field line. That'll be in for a base hit. It'll go to the wall. Marsh is around second, headed to third. Picked up on the track by Cruz. He'll fire it back in and hold Marsh at third base. Fans wanted another run home.
Yep. That ball was smoked. Cruz got to it pretty quick.
It'll be a double for Stott, his 22nd of the year. And it'll bring up Crawford with 2 men in scoring position as the Phillies already with a 5-0 lead. Brady House pretty close to the bag inside the cutout at third base. And the first pitch to Crawford is down and in, ball 1. It's 11 hits now for the Phillies in this one. Williams, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Boy, slow breaking ball. 80-mile-an-hour slider. And
Crawford kind of fell over himself.
Yeah, he
does that every now and then.
Trying to get to that one for sure.
Yep.
The 1-1. Fouled down at the plate. 1-2 on Crawford. After a horrendous month of July, if the Phillies hold on and win this one, they'll be 4-0 to start the month of August. Almost halfway to their win total in July. They were 9-15 in July.
Whoa.
Williams with a 1-2 and a swing and a miss on a pitch way inside on him. And Crawford strikes out for the final out here in the 8th. No runs, couple of hits, 2 were left, and we'll go to the 9th. Phillies look to close out another shutout. They lead it 5-0.
Summers in New Jersey.
Roki leads the way. Down on to blue heaven for the series finale against Seattle. Sasaki sits down Naylor on 3 pitches.
Oh, Seattle continuing to do what they did last night, and that was swinging pitches way out of the zone.
Like that. Back-to-back Ks to start the second.
It's not a strike, though, right? So it's a strike because of the swing, but it's not in the zone.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. 4-seamer at 100. 5 strikeouts for Sasaki.
That's 3. Finishes him off with the splitter.
Sasaki, that splitter has just been, it's been unhittable, but he's also had control with it.
Triple digits atop the zone, and now 7 Ks for Sasaki.
Fastball elevated 100 miles an hour, nothing you can do with that.
17th and Tuesday, August 18th, both at 6:40, and Wednesday, August 19th at 6:05.
Way back there. Gone.
Snag tickets now at PHILLIES.com. Phillies with a 5-0 lead, and they'll send the other man acquired in their trade with the Giants yesterday, right-hander Caleb Killian, to the mound. As Killian makes his first appearance as a Philly, Killian goes with Red Sox pulled up, and the pant legs just below the knees. The 29-year-old righty facing a pinch hitter, Abimelec Ortiz, and the first pitch to him is inside for ball 1. The Phillies make a defensive change as well. They substitute out Bryce Harper and go with Derek Hill in right field. Killian with a 1-0, and that one is in there for a called strike. He's 29 years of age, originally from Southern California, but went to high school in Texas, ended up at Texas Tech University. 45 appearances for the Giants. Here's the 1-1, swing and a grounder, foul. A lot of strikeouts.
A lot.
53 of them in 44 1/3 innings. But a 3-6 record. One ball, 2 strikes on Ortiz, who homered last night. Batting here for Brady House. And the pitch. It's very high. Killian, 98 on that 4-seamer, and his 4-seam fastball averages 96.8 miles an hour. The righty ready in the 2-2. Swing at a high fly ball right field. It's playable. Derek Hill drifting in is under it and waiting, and he makes a one-handed catch. There's out number 1. Well, 8 innings for Luzardo tonight. No runs on 4 hits allowed. He walked 2 and struck out 7.
great job.
And the headline, of course, be Luis Arraez, but Jesus Luzardo made it all stand up pretty easily.
Yep.
Here's Abrams. And Killian steps off, and now JT starts to run out there. Killian wears the number 56 here with the Phillies. Last pitched on Saturday. And threw a scoreless inning against San Diego. Former Cub, and this year had been his first with the Giants. His previous big league experience had all come as a Chicago Cub. The pitch, and that breaking ball stays a little bit high. Knuckle curveball from Caleb Killian. It's a C.J. Abrams. DHing tonight, 1 for 3. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count, and the pitch. Breaking ball hit back up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. And so Abrams with a single to center. His second hit of the night. Phillies lead baseball with 14 shutouts this season. Their most recent, of course, was a rain-shortened shutout of the Orioles on Sunday, but they threw back-to-back shutouts over the weekend. And so if they're able to complete this, that would give the Phillies 3 shutouts in their last 4 games.
Wow.
They're not holding Abrams. He'll take off for second. The first pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Defensive indifference allows Abrams to take the extra base and get into scoring position. Harry Ford, the batter, he's 1 for 2. He's walked and doubled. The pitch from Killian. And that's a fastball for a strike, top of the zone. And the Phillies would be somewhat pulling away in the shutout category. The Yankees are second on the list with 11. And again, this would be number 15 if he's able to finish it off. 0-2 the count. Killian with a pitch. And that missed outside. 1-2.
Short arm. With his delivery, good slider there, some good downward tilt to it. That slider at 91.
Next pitch. And that one is at the knees. It's called a ball. JT's going to get it overturned. He challenges it. And that was a strike. So another ABS challenge, and that is a strike called. There's the first strikeout for Killian in a Phillies uniform. We had the game end last night on an ABS overturned call. Very dramatic way to have it go down, isn't it? And now they'll get another pinch hitter out here. Jose Tena will bat for Young. 9th inning, 5-0 Phillies. And Killian with the pitch. And that's down and in. Made his debut in 2022 with the Cubs. And his time with the Cubs is a big league time. Tough go of it. 0-4 record and a 9.22 ERA. The pitch swung on and missed. Didn't appear at all in the majors last year. And the Giants this season pretty regularly used out of their bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike on Tena. And the pitch to him. He swings and fouls it back, hitting .240 on the year. He's a good pinch hitter, .320 average coming off the bench, and they've used him a lot in that role. 8 for 25. Killian a strike away from the Phillies' 3rd shutout in the last 4 games. He looks in for the sign as Tena waits. A look back at second. The right-hander is ready at the belt. Here's the pitch. Swing and a dribbler foul.
Goes with the curveball.
One ball, two strikes. Killian ready. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. Stays alive.
Done a nice job this year with men in scoring position, too. 22 inherited runners, only 6 have scored. Pretty good.
One ball, two strikes. Killian ready. Here's the pitch. Strike three called. Got him looking. And the Nationals want to challenge it, but that is a strike, and this game is going to be over. And for the second night in a row, we'll end it with an ABS challenge. Last night it was the Phillies. Tonight it's the Nationals. And they're putting Phillies win on the scoreboard, and we haven't seen the challenge yet. But it did appear to be a strike, and it is. The Phillies, with their third shutout win in the last 4 games. They have started August 4-0, and Luis Ariz has started his Phillies career with back-to-back RBI hits in his first 2 at-bats. Jesus Luzardo does the rest of the work on the mound. The Phillies dominate the Nationals tonight, 5-0 the final.
What a difference a month makes. For a different month. And Luzardo was outstanding tonight, and I think Ariz really just brought some energy in that first inning. People anticipating him in the lineup and hitting behind Harper, hitting fourth in the lineup, gets RBIs his first 2 at-bats, and I think it just kind of helped